Hey, what up, y'all? It's Harry back today, and now I'm officially 6 weeks on testosterone. Crazy where time has gone, guys. Just absolutely crazy. So, I think I'll start with going, head to toe, and then we'll go inside changes, right? Sorry for the lighting, and I've noticed that my focus has been off. I use my phone sometimes, most of the time, and I don't know what's going on with that. It's 2 years old now, and my lighting in my apartment, I live in a loft thing, and I can't reach the lights, and my landlord has to do it, and so they're all out now. So it's a hot mess, but they're great landlords, so it's fine. Anyway, head to toe. So hair. I cut my hairs, but I don't think there's been a difference. Maybe slight receding hairline. I don't know. There's a lot more grays, but that's always been like that. Otherwise, yeah, no difference in the hair. That's, thank the Lord, we good on that. Moving down, face-wise, skin is still dry, but not as dry as maybe before. I noticed that I've maybe gotten a little bit of oil, like oily skin, especially up here where I've never really had oily skin before, but I mean, that's very slight, me being finicky, and I'm not sure if it's product. It could very well be some of the pomade I use. I don't know. I haven't really had breakouts. I did get this little fella that popped up the other day, but otherwise, even the stuff that was used to get here, haven't really had. So I'm not complaining on that. My ears haven't changed yet, nor has my nose. Still don't have a sense of smell, so I don't know if I've changed in smell. I don't know. Voice. So, yesterday, I felt a weird. It was fine throughout the day, and then at night I went and spoke to speak, and I was like, whoa, and it's kind of stayed there. It feels just a little bit lower, and so I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It feels different, but I don't know if it actually is different. Some of my friends have said yes, but I don't know. I think they're just being nice. This is my voice one day on testosterone. Hey, this is Harry, and this is my voice 6 weeks on testosterone. So, voice, yeah. Oh, also, on the face, hair. So, my mustache area, that grows back real quick. I would say if I don't shave it every other day, it's prickly. Which is okay, I guess. It's just kind of frustrating because, yes, I'm not complaining that I have facial hair, but of all places, the mustache and it's more annoying. I feel weird. I feel like I have the 17-year-old boy stash thing going on rather than a 5 o'clock shadow or something. And I'm getting more here, kind of on my chin. I noticed I have quite a few here and here, and those are growing back pretty quickly. I did a clean shave about a week ago, and there's a lot of peach fuzz, but it grows back pretty quickly here too. I don't think. But I didn't shave my peach fuzz before, so I don't know if this is any different than normal. I can't tell you. So this is different, but that's it. And it's definitely coarser than it ever was. But I'm not holding out hope to be fully bearded by month six by any stretch. So moving our way down, arms. I feel if anything, I'm probably more broad. I'm definitely a hell of a lot stronger. My upper body continues to, get there. I had my first time where I felt legit in the gym. I benched, so I put 45 plates on each side and benched that. So it was 135 and did 3 sets of 8. So I felt really legit because it was oh wow, this is what all the other guys at the gym, they put on a 45 on each side, and that's what they do, and work up from there. So I was hell yeah, I'm getting there. So that's cool. And working way down, chest-wise, I still continue to think it's changing, and that's mostly because I think muscle is changing. So I'm getting a lot just stronger in my upper body, and that's changing the shape of my chest. It is. I wouldn't say it's getting smaller, it's just different. And then working down, legs. I'm going to say I think I have more hair on my legs and maybe arms. I can't really tell on my arms, but for sure my legs, I think they're getting hairier. I think they are. You just can't tell. I I had like a lot of patchy spots before, and I think it's maybe just a little more consistent. But I don't know. I feel like it's tough. It's so fine. And I mean, I am part Italian. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hair. I think that's a good chance, but I don't know. I don't really see a difference. So that's that. I guess that's really the external things. I haven't changed a shoe size or anything like that. Yeah, that's the external. Internally wise, let's see here. I am definitely more hungry, but I will throw that caveat in of last week I started thyroid medicine, and let me tell you what, y'all, that is doing some crazy stuff to me, and in a good way, I think. It's just, I feel different. I feel like very whole for like the first time in forever. I am very hungry, especially within 30 minutes of taking that. I am very, very hungry, and I am trying to eat. I am eating more, but in general, I'm trying to eat more also, just to keep the calories up, and then I can do a cut later on. So it's almost like I'm trying to bulk and try to gain as much muscle as I can right now, being not a calorie deficit, but at least maintaining, if not a surplus of calories, just to give my body the best chance at getting some muscle and developing the best way. And so with that, thyroid medicine, I have definitely been hungrier. I have definitely felt a lot more energy. And so I really hate the fact that like I started taking this a month, 5 weeks into my testosterone after I had just bumped up the dosage, because I can't tell what is due to the testosterone and what is due to the thyroid. I really don't know. But I can tell you I have significantly more energy like throughout the day. I didn't really drink coffee before or have caffeine. There was a time in my life when I absolutely did, but for the past year I haven't consumed a lot. But like I really don't need that. Like I am wired, and my coworkers are like, yeah, you need to get rid of some energy. It feels great. And like even on the weekend, like I woke up at like 8:30 and it was like a normal human being. And previously it was like I could sleep all day, and if I didn't set an alarm, I wouldn't wake up. Not because I wanted to do that or I needed that, but my body just didn't let me, like didn't send the signals to wake up. And so we'll see. I'm very hopeful for both of these things. What other things? Mentally, I mean, still got that mental clarity. I would say I've heard people talk about that they can't multitask as well, and I wouldn't say it's not that, but I almost feel like my brain is rewiring itself, and like certain pockets of information are not as accessible as before. I don't know if that makes sense, but there are certain things that it's like I just can't come up with the word, or I can't, and it's not even that I can't come up with the word, I'm just not allowing myself to get into the space to come up with the word. I don't know if that makes sense. But it feels very weird. It's like there's a roadblock, and I'm just not going past the roadblock, and I'm like, okay, and it's fine. We'll see. I am going to start restricting my carbohydrates again on Monday. When I do that, I usually get a little bit better mental clarity. So maybe that's part of it too, is because I have been having some carbohydrates lately, and more than usual, and I think that could be maybe part of it. I don't know. So mentally, I still feel very clear. I feel very good. My workouts are going great. I haven't weighed myself. I don't know. But I can tell you, like, I mean, I'm obviously, I would say putting on 5 to 10 pounds of weight each week. So, of lifting weight on multiple exercises that I'm doing. The big compound lifts, I'm doing that. So, I mean, that feels great to be continually adding to my bench press, to my squats, to, you know, all of those different big exercises. So I can't complain. If I'm not losing weight at this point, that's perfectly fine. I know that I'm putting muscle on, and that is awesome. But I think that's really about it. I'll check back in on a final, like on a T update in 2 weeks, so at 2 months. And otherwise, I might come in and talk a little bit about other things. I'm thinking about maybe doing an April, the Veda, like I kind of did last year. So I'm thinking about doing that. We'll see. I know I was going to be traveling a fair amount on throughout April. But with all of the other things going on in the world, I don't know if I'm going to be traveling because I'm not sure if my events are going to be even held now. So there's that. And especially as changes are happening, it's weird. I know that I need to come out to my family, so I do probably need to explore that a little bit more. And probably, I guess I feel like I should do that before more changes start to happen. Like already, like if my sister calls, I'm like, hi, like try to raise my voice just a little bit more, even though it's really not perceivable, like the changes that I've had. I just am, I guess, conscious of it and a little guilty feeling. Yeah, I mean, there are going to be some crazy times coming up, but it's all exciting, and hopefully at the end of this, I'll have a job, and the world won't be in a Great Depression, and we'll actually be able to socialize with each other. We'll see. But until then, I will be continuing to push weights around and hang out with my dog girl and going to work and letting the testosterone and the thyroid do its job. Very excited to see the changes. I might throw up a face pic comparison here. Just because there's a difference. And my sister even was like, and granted she doesn't know, but she's like, there's a completely different change in your face. And some of it is because I've lost weight, but maybe that's all it is. I don't know. So, with that being said, I will talk to you later, and you'll have a great night.